Hi there, everybody. I am here to present 2012 Part 5 of my series. It's called Beyond the Hologram's Dimensional Jive. And I like that it rhymes. The contents of what I'll be speaking about in this video is about the hologram world. If it is a hologram, how do we know what the universe really looks like? And then also, if our thoughts are creating reality, why are we still thinking that it needs to get bad before it gets worse? Then there's 2012, Time or No Time. Chapter 4 covers Are There Bad ETs? That question. Chapter 5 is My Life as a Guide. And Chapter 6 is Our Life in Between Lives and the Process of Getting to Earth. And then we have Chapter 7, How It All Came About, and Lives on Other Worlds. Chapter 8 is My Own Personal Experiences. Chapter 9 is Life from a Future Life. And then there's Time Loop, and then Hypnosis, Ghosts, and the Shift Gift. So we've got quite a bit, and let's get started now. I consider this piece to be the mother lode in my work. In whatever I speak about, I am asked to do recordings about this, and I always plan to talk about these things. The only problem was, when I did, it was hard for others to understand such things without fully grasping or understanding boggle or kaleidoscopic eyes. It was easy for me, but not easy for others. And this was frustrating. So my previous video, blog, interviews, and poems have been specifically to help people not what to see, but how to see. My work is like a coded puzzle to understand everything, how it fits, and what it means in taking something very complex and making it simple. Losing my voice already. Wow. I feel by sharing this one, people's growth and sight will accelerate, and they will be able to see beyond 2012 and beyond the hologram. This is a memory jogger. I'm so excited about this one. You guys have no idea how long I've waited to share this one. And what it will do for you guys too. So, sorry that has taken me so long, as some of you, we're doing construction upstairs, so you might hear a lot of thumping, and just constantly, never mind. Sorry for taking so long. As some of you know who have been reading my blogs, I have had an interesting series of adventures after returning from Europe. I had to go on sabbatical where I was not allowed to work or focus on any of my projects. But now that I have a window of time before I head back out to Europe, I want to get as many videos out to you as I can. You have asked me to wait patiently for more videos, so now I have my wonderful video treats for you that I will release all at once. Like a big flurry. It is important to finish up my 2012 series because at the rate I'm going, I will still be releasing videos by the year 2014. And can you imagine? It just sounds really silly. Anyway, and I write so much, so I have so much to share, and I just have to get it all out of me. Now, I know that many of you prefer my Project Camelot format over my reading my stuff because it is more organic. For quite some time, this has been a quandary for me, but here is how I now see the issue. I read because I do not want to waste your time with me trying to recall everything. I want to say in the right order. I want to say everything in the right order. I am dyslexic and can be all over the place, so I was trying to spare you guys that, but it still happens. You know, you also know that this is my writing because I share all my articles and poems on my website. Perhaps I will just leave my camera on when I'm having a conversation and capture myself in the way I really want you to see. Um, I cannot do it when it is just me talking, nor can I do it in an interview. It always comes when I am in a casual conversation or not aware or on the spot. I like doing these videos more than interviews because I have no time limit and I can actually finish what I want to say, how I want to say it. I did the same thing with Andrew Bashiago's interview, though I am very blonde in that interview, because he is not an easy one to, oh, yeah, because he's not an easy one to follow. When it comes to, when it came time for me to ask questions, I forgot my questions. I did try to write them down, but trying to read what I wrote really, very fast. At least you guys had the advantage of listening to it more than once. I did not, but that's okay. Blondness happens, especially in very important interviews. Also, I am able to share more when I am able to do it in my own way. I am looking for more natural ways where I am not so much on the spot, where I can fully be in my videos and not be so shy. Perhaps I will record a conversation from a friend or something. I do not know. I will play and tinker around with this a bit more. All I do know is that I feel like the Warner Brothers singing frog when it comes to videos and interviews, but that is because I know myself, and I know how I can bring it out of myself. I am most sure yet, though I am just not sure how to do that. These videos were always meant as a build-up for others to understand the way I think, so that when I started to talk about some really out there complex stuff, people would see how it makes sense. This particular video is no exception. It really is out there, the most out-of-the-box one yet. It is written in a way not to lock down anything to say it as solid truths, but as tools or stepping stones to a greater truth. Please keep in mind as you listen to this video, I feel that if people can learn how to think and do the soul archaeology of the universe in their minds and hearts without borders, then they will come to clarity. I am not here to give you any of my answers, because I want you all to find your own answers. Your answers are your truth. Your experiences have not been in vain, and your truth is just as valid as Deepak Chopra's or Eckhart Tolle. Just because they make money and receive acclaim, we tend to think their truth is more valid than ours, and so we adopt their truth. It is not all on one person to change the world, or for one person to have all the answers to make it better as we wait for them. The world needs everyone, and each of you has a piece of the puzzle. We have to do this together. No books, no dogmas, no cults. Just people coming together through kindness, passion, and unconditional or mystical love. Love, indeed, is very mystical. Before I start this one, I just want to say that I shared this information with Native elders who gave me more confirmation in what I am about to say. I have been so excited about sharing this one with you since my Project Camelot video. I was sad that I did not get to share this information in that interview, but it is done now. I just wanted to share this information with you guys in my Project Camelot interview, but I didn't have the time. But anyway, that is past, and we're here, and here we go. That little introduction is done. We're going to start with Chapter 1, Hologram World. How do we know what the universe really looks like? The theory that the universe is a giant hologram projecting what we call reality from the stream of universal consciousness, which contains all the encoded information, leaves us wondering how physical reality comes into being. The idea that reality, as we perceive it, is an illusion of the mind has brought some branches of modern science closer to the view of ancient Eastern philosophies. If you ever watched Star Trek, you may remember seeing the crew of the Starship Enterprise live out their fantasies in a room called the holodeck. The holodeck was a giant The holodeck was a giant holographic projection room that allowed the crew to touch and interact with projections as if they were in a big video game. Scientists today are developing